everybody? Back again with Eerie Cast. Today we have a special guest, the boss,
That's right. I'm back, guys.
and my co-host Gusty. We're gonna be reacting to 5 creepy ghost sightings caught on tape. Yeah, let's get this started.
I love that I don't even have to say my name. You guys
I
already
know. I
know
was
who I
gonna say
am.
he didn't even say his name.
Yeah, because they're
I
not gonna
like
be like,
the boss.
The
All
yeah,
right,
they're
let's
not gonna
see.
know
Let's
boss.
see.
who Kevin is.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Disneyland Ghost. Disneyland, Florida is one of the biggest tourist attractions in the world, and since its opening in 1955, there have been numerous reports of supposed paranormal activity. There has long been talk of the park being haunted by former workers, and some even say the ghost of Walt Disney has been spotted walking around. In 2009, a security camera may have caught evidence to back up these sightings, possibly proving that Disneyland is indeed haunted. This footage is believed to have captured a ghost walking through Disneyland's haunted mansion, and
When was the last time you guys been to the haunted mansion?
Uh, I was maybe like 3 years ago.
Dang.
I haven't
It's
been
a
to Disney since I was 5,
wow.
so that was 25 years ago.
Jeez, crazy. I can't remember the last time I went. It wasn't that long ago, but it's been a couple years. That was pretty cool. I like the updates that they've done to it. I was a little weak
Yeah,
child.
yeah, for sure. The thing I hate is the just waiting in line. That's what I hate.
Yeah, that kind of
Just
sucks.
to get into something. And sometimes those rides could be really short, and it's like you wait hours. Just you know.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking ridiculous.
On a Monday.
What about a Tuesday?
also walking over water at the rivers of America. It was recorded after hours, and the park was completely empty. Let's take a look.
All right. Let's see.
Who's that? Who's there?
Uh, I see something there.
Ooh. Huh.
Well, that actually looks pretty real, to be honest, because of the lighting, how it's lighting on the light.
Is this supposed to be like Disney security recording this?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
It just keeps going though.
But yeah, but look at the reflection. It goes from top to bottom, which is really interesting.
The ghost on
Crazy.
a stroll. Bro had to die just to enjoy Disneyland.
People say the
I think the
apparition may be the result of
pause it. I think
reusing
this was real
VHS.
because
It did just
Ghost
run across
Adventures.
the
You know that
water. That's kind of different.
the guy the guy talked about it. That dude from Ghost Adventures, the main dude, in one of the episodes, he talked about this.
Huh.
He mentioned this. I don't know. He was talking about it. And
I don't
I
remember
think
that.
it's real. I think any
yeah, yeah. I think
place
it's
that can have adults going crazy for a season pass for children-based characters is evil and has ghosts.
what the
I
hell.
mean, you really can't have that many pedophiles in one small area and not have a bunch of ghosts.
They don't call it tiny world for a reason.
True.
Yeah, it's
Surveillance tapes,
interesting.
but others strongly believe that it could be one of the many ghosts said to haunt Disneyland. What exactly was captured is still up for debate, and after being resurfaced on Reddit, the investigation as to what the figure was still has no answer.
It was kind of
This
interesting that it
next
ran
ghost
across the
video was
water.
recorded in around 1992 at 34 Barnby Place, West Yorkshire in the United Kingdom. The owner of the property was getting concerned about all kinds of hauntings and paranormal happenings, so he decided to set up video cameras in an attempt to capture what was responsible for the activity. Over a 10-year period, he began filming strange events in his home, but the footage he managed to capture of a figure in the bathroom is by far the best and clearest footage he caught. Take a look.
Uh huh.
Um,
Why does he have a gun? Or is that a door handle? Huh.
92, right? This happened in '92.
Sure. Huh? Dude, this reminds me of the original Poltergeist when all the ghosts are like coming down the stairs and stuff. I don't know why that reminds me of.
Oh,
He even says like, "Oh, this is a different one. This is a different one." But then I don't know what this red tinge is. You know? You see
right.
that? Like it's kind of like reddish here. And I do keep
Yeah.
seeing the shadows come and go. That's kind of freaky.
I'm gonna say this one's real. I don't know why. Just I'm gonna go with that.
You don't know why. Well, explain to us why.
Just I don't know. Just it's from '92. Um, I'm not seeing any like CGI type of effect. You know.
All right. What's the boss got to say about it?
The when you make your hand and you do the shadow puppets like the dogs and stuff. That's what this reminds me of.
Huh. I don't know if there's enough
Like
external light for shadow puppets.
I go back to the first ghost
I don't want to go back to the first. Which one, the Disney one or the one in this video?
in this video. Go back to the first one.
I don't know which one the first one was, but I'll just stop there. So it kind of just like
Yeah,
leaves.
I don't know why it looks like someone like leaning in and out, and then they just
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe someone standing
That's
around
kind of what it
there.
reminds me of. But
But then it goes through the wall, kind of.
yeah, that's where the light cuts out, and it can no longer project the shadow.
I don't know. I don't think it's bright enough for shadows. But I don't know. I mean, it's freaky deaky, that's for sure.
The house was empty at the time, and what's even creepier is that after doing some research on the property, the owner found out that the street the house was built on was originally part of a graveyard. And if that isn't enough to stir up
Of
the
course it is.
paranormal, then the fact that 14 children burned to death in the 1940s in an old woolen mill just up the road would certainly explain the ghostly activity.
I
People
don't think
say
it
that the
does.
technology of 1992, when this video was taken, was nowhere near as good as it is today, meaning if it is a fake, it's a very good one. So, what
That's
do
what
you
I'm saying.
think? Was it a
It's from
hoax, some
'92,
sort
so
of
it's
light
like
reflection, or proof
So is it a really good
Oh,
fake from 1992? Or you
yeah,
think it's
either it
real?
has to be a. Yeah, I think it's real. I'm gonna be with the.
Alright,
In my
alright.
previous Ghost Caught on Camera video, I included a clip that showed orbs of light in a forest in Gettysburg. And after searching around, this next clip is easily one of the clearest orb videos out there. It was recorded in the early 1990s by Steve Lee at his haunted house deep in
Yeah.
Colorado's Black
Business in the
Forest.
front, party in the
Shortly
back.
after moving into the home, strange things began happening. Electrical devices would turn off randomly, unexplained orchestras and rattling chains could frequently be heard, and their children started reporting sightings of shadowy people and strange lights in their room. Steve decided to install cameras and motion sensors around the home to try and capture what was causing his family terror. It didn't take long before Steve captured some
That's
incredible
creepy as
footage of
shit.
what his family had been witnessing. Take a look at
Yeah,
these
that is
two
weird.
clips showing strange bright orbs at the property.
Ooh.
Heck is that?
I said it's orbs.
that is you and how you won the race, and how you were born.
They did just have
Since
the
its
What was that
jizz
release, the
game?
race.
footage has become one of the most
It kind of reminds me of that game. Remember that game, Flow for the PlayStation, Kevin, or Boss Kevin?
Oh, it's like that game, Nights into Dreams. They're
You
just
never heard of that
floating
game,
around.
Flow?
It reminds me of
Flow is like,
Pong.
It's like that game C, man.
yeah, that's what it reminds me. Flow.
Someone's winning this race.
Play
talked
the
about
video.
examples of paranormal evidence ever captured,
Play it
and video
again,
experts around
Sam.
the world have confirmed that the video hasn't been tampered with. Some say it could just be fireflies, but Steve has dismissed this, and he and his family remain convinced that the footage is proof of the paranormal activity that took place at their forest home.
I mean, if so much activity was going on that was freaking his family out, and that's all he got, I'm kind of a little disappointed in it. But it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies.
We're gonna get copyright strike. Don't the rest of it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, it's a cover,
Yeah, yeah,
people.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
cover.
yeah, yeah.
Stanley Palace. Stanley Palace is a 16th century building located in Chester, England. It's renowned for its paranormal activity. Doors will slam with no explanation, the temperature is known to change dramatically, and a mysterious lady can be heard singing around the property. As you can imagine, it's a popular place for paranormal groups, and during one investigation, the Saffron Paranormal Group managed to capture this terrifying footage.
Saffron?
Kind of
Like something peeking its head over the staircase?
The team were completely shocked when they reviewed their videotapes and couldn't believe that three figures seemed to be looking down at them whilst they sat on the bottom of the stairs. They pointed out that the middle apparition looks very much like a face. The group believe that they have caught evidence of three children's ghosts who are thought to haunt the area.
Huh.
So, are the three images simply car lights from a nearby road or proof that Stanley Palace is haunted?
Why would you throw that at
On a
us?
cold December day in 2003,
Pretty cool.
security cameras at London's Hampton Court Palace captured a strange video that to this day continues to shock experts. It all happened when security guards at Hampton Court kept finding a fire door
See
open
this
when
shit.
no visitors were around. After checking the security tape, they were completely blown
Huh.
away by what they saw. Take a look.
Bro, just kick those doors open.
Oh, I've seen this video.
what is it?
It's you. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit! It's an old hag.
That's how you busted through the GameStop
Some
door saying,
believe that the
"Where's my
figure
Switch
closely
2?"
resembles King Henry VIII.
Oh crap! So Chris looks like King Henry the Eighth.
I look like fucking Omo.
That doesn't look like me
VIII,
anyway.
who seized and later
King Omi
enlarged the
the
palace in the
8th.
1500s.
Ugh.
Although the footage does look too good to be true, Vicky Wood, who is a spokesperson for Hampton
It just
Court,
looks like somebody in a
said that
robe.
she is completely baffled by it and that it is no joke. The security officer, James Fawkes, has ruled out the theory that it could have been one of the estate workers dressed in a costume, as it has been confirmed that none of the workers
that's
own a
Chris
costume
and
like the one worn
Alan.
by the figure. He reported
Oh
that it's incredibly
shit!
spooky because the face just doesn't look human. The fact Hampton
I don't
Court
know how you can
Palace
tell
have
if
not
it looks
sought
human or not.
publicity by promoting the palace as haunted leads many to think that they did indeed catch one of the
It's probably
best
just like a
pieces of paranormal
squatter.
evidence ever. But what do you think of this mysterious figure? So, that's 5 more creepy ghosts caught on camera. I
Huh?
want to keep making these top ghost sighting videos, and as much as I love searching around for
Meh. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. There's some good ones in that one.
Yeah, not bad.
Ooh, it was cool.
Yeah. Which one was your
No duendes,
favorite?
but it was cool. I would say the Disney Ghost. I think
Yeah, the Disney too. Yeah,
that one's
Yeah.
pretty creepy.
Disneyland.
Like I said, I think anything Disney's like creepy to me. I I find even the slogan creepy. The happiest place on earth.
Well, I mean, you're perpetually
Like that's a
depressed, so
very no, but that's a very fucking it's a very strong statement to make.
especially when you have to wait in line 3 hours for a 5 minute ride.
Exactly.
I don't know. I like that Shadow one too. That one was pretty decent, but
Yeah,
like you
the
said,
92 from 92. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know about the hand puppets
I
things,
still
but it
think
did
that was
it did get
someone playing
me.
with shadows in the
Yeah,
light.
that's the only thing that got me thinking about it. At first, I was like, "Oh, that's
Yeah,
pretty
when
crazy," but
yeah, not
Yeah.
bad, not bad. So I think that's it, right? I
yeah.
think
Thank
that's
you
it
everybody
for
for
the video.
joining us. We've been the Eerie
Yep.
Cast. Thank
Thank
our special guests, Kevin the Boss,
the boss.
CEO, the CFO, and our financial
You guys
backer.
can tune in next week as I will assure my two employees here are doing their job.
Oh
You the
shit.
outro.